The Safe Streets program is run through the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Safety and Engagement, or MONSE, which Shantay Jackson is the director of. There are 10 locations of Safe Streets located all across the city, and each one's run by a different community-based organization. Think like Living Classrooms or Catholic Charities. But our focus right now is really on Shantay Jackson, the director of MONSE, and her role in all of this.
For folks who don't know me, my name is Shantay Jackson.
Director Shantay Jackson, Mayor Brandon Scott's leader for all things community violence intervention related.
We have full intentions to enter into contracts with the current Safe Streets administrators for the next fiscal year.
Rising to her position when Mayor Scott won the election, creating the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Safety and Engagement. Jackson spending nearly 20 years in corporate America first, serving as an assistant vice president of global solutions and technology at T. Rowe Price. After the Freddie Gray uprising, Jackson becoming the executive director at the Baltimore Community Mediation Center, a nonprofit focusing on nonviolent conflict resolution. Now overseeing the agency implementing a hallmark of community violence intervention, Safe Streets, in a city gripped by violence in almost every community. Jackson shielded from our questions by her staff. We have spent weeks asking for an interview with Jackson as our investigation continues into how Safe Streets operates, what accountability measures are in place, and what will be put in place. Where is the money going and how is it spent? Only able to ask Jackson questions during news conferences when Mayor Scott usually answers as well. We've gone around to almost every Safe Streets location looking for answers, only to find almost no one.
Here, get a video of this.
And then given this generic letter while visiting the Sandtown Safe Streets spot, directing us back to MONSE, the same agency telling community-based organizations running the Safe Streets locations not to talk to us. Instead, we're told to direct our questions for these organizations back to the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Safety and Engagement. All while the city poised to pump $10 million into MONSE to boost the city's community violence intervention ecosystem. When the Safe Streets internal report highlights a lack of accountability in place for funding, little training for employees, and inconclusive data about just how effective the program is at preventing violence. While the crime scene tape and ballistic markers become an all too familiar scene for Baltimoreans, and the soundtrack of the city continues to play. Which brings us here to all of the questions that we still don't know, like how will spending more money help a program that's effectiveness is already in question? And who are the employees? What's their background? Where's the city accountability to make sure that what these employees and the programs are supposed to be doing are actually happening? But we want to hear from you. If you have any tips or ideas about the Safe Streets, maybe in your neighborhood, email me directly at safestreetstips@gmail.com. In Baltimore, Mackenzie Frost, Fox 45 News.